Canter series continuing, and I think this is part 5. So today we are going to talk about what to do and why does the horse not pick up the canter at all. So this could be either horse's issue or this could be rider's issue, and it's very important to figure out what it is and then how to fix it too. If we think about the horse first, this could definitely be because the horse is in some kind of pain or that there are some underlying health issues. So for example, there might be some mild lameness that doesn't necessarily even show so you could actually see it. Back pain is a very common thing that often causes the horse to not want to pick up canter. Could also be strength and or balance issue. So especially with young horses, they can often find the cantering with the rider quite difficult, and they might lack the proper strength and proper balance to do it. So that could be one cause. And what's very important to remember is tack fit, especially saddle fit. So issues with saddle fit can definitely cause the horse to not want to pick up canter at all. And it really could be pain like anywhere in the horse. So it's impossible to say. If you suspect that it might be a pain related issue, then always consult your vet. It could also be a training issue, so the horse does not actually understand what you want them to do. Or then, as I already said, it could be an issue with the rider. So the rider might lack proper balance or the ability to give the horse clear aids for the canter. Or the rider might be possibly unconsciously restricting the horse from going forward into the canter. And quite often this might be because the rider is a little bit afraid of cantering. It might be unconscious, so the rider might think that they want the horse to canter, but unconsciously they are pulling from the rein or like a squeezing with the leg and restricting the horse. So how to know if it's the horse's issue or the rider's issue? Of course, if it's your own horse, then you could ask somebody else to ride your horse and see if it's easier for them, if they can pick up the canter. And of course, if you're riding like in a riding school and all the other riders can pick up canter but you can't, then probably it's a rider problem. But if it's your own horse and it has picked up canter previously just fine and then suddenly does not want to canter, then that's definitely alarming. And if the horse doesn't want to canter with any rider, then definitely I would think that there's something wrong with the horse that needs to be figured out. Always think about the causes first. Now, if everything is ruled out and the horse is healthy and you're quite sure that it's a rider problem, then of course you need a good trainer and also work on your own balance and your own body control and also your core strength and your own coordination. And definitely watch the previous videos. There's also a video about how to ask for the canter, so definitely check it out. One more thing that comes to mind is that it could also be a rider's confidence issue. So I've been teaching riding for a long time, and sometimes I get students that somehow get like this idea in their head that they cannot pick up the canter anymore. So they probably have had some little problems and then they completely lose confidence that they can actually pick up the canter, and then they kind of go into this vicious cycle that they're just like unable to pick up the canter anymore. And it might not even be because of fear, but just because they don't really believe in themselves anymore, and they just somehow make it so difficult and really start believing that they cannot pick up the canter anymore. And you always want to make it as easy for the horse and rider as possible. So if you're not sure if the horse understands, you could also ask, of course, to have a trainer or somebody on the ground that could help you, and maybe also encourage the horse a little bit from the ground. So if the horse knows voice commands, and definitely you should teach the horse voice commands. So when you say canter, then they know it's canter. So you could definitely use that. So when you ask for the canter with your seat and with your body, then also say canter. So then it will make it easier. Or you could have somebody on the ground that could say canter for the horse. So often they know that, and then it will make it easier. Then one problem is, of course, lack of energy. So you definitely need enough energy before you ask for the canter to be able to actually pick up the canter. And how to make sure that you have enough energy, and how to make sure that the horse is in front of your leg. Definitely transitions. So do lots of transitions. It could be like walk, trot, and then, or maybe like slowing down and going forward in trot. So the horse is really reacting to your aids and really like thinking forward. Then it will be a lot easier when you actually ask for the canter. And especially with young horses, it's so important to make it as easy and clear for them as possible. What I often do, and what I also often ask my students to do to make it easy for the horse, is, for example, asking for the canter in the corner. So when you come, like you ride on the long side, and then when you're coming to the corner and you're starting to turn, then you ask for the canter. So it's quite natural for the horses to go into the canter. Or you could be riding a circle, and then when you're on the open side of the circle, then, and when you're coming towards the track, then it's quite easy to ask for the canter. So I hope this video was helpful for you. What's the most important thing is having somebody to help you and guide you, especially if you have this kind of problem. So it could be a trainer, or maybe some friend, some other one on the stables. And I am going to start offering some online coaching. So if you're interested in that, then I will be putting up more information soon. But this is it for today, and next time we will be talking about what to do if the horse picks up the wrong canter. So for example, if you ask for the right canter, the horse picks up the left canter. So why that might be, and then also what to do. I'll see you then. Bye!